Hey guys, so a lot of you that been around on the channel a long time ago, for a long time I mean, know how in the beginning how we used to do a lot of RV stuff, but in the very beginning, when I first started doing videos, I used to highlight other YouTube channels. We called them video raids. And then when we started doing live shows, I called them video raid lives. You can actually go back, there's a playlist just for video raid lives. But I highlighted channels that I thought were going to be the new up and coming YouTube channels. And a lot of those channels, like Tribute Duo and some of those singing artists, sort of helped launch my channel because they were so popular. They weren't as much at the time, but they got to be so popular that they just sort of carried their channel along with them. So, but anyway, today I didn't have a load, and I was sitting around just doing nothing, drinking coffee and Facebooking and YouTubing and just doing a whole lot of nothing, which I rarely get to do. But a few days ago, I had found a channel on a channel that I watch, CP Steve Miller. He's a hauler. He hauls cars, but I got to watching his when I first started hotshotting. Anyway, he had hired a young man to bring in a truck for him that he had bought, and he sort of highlighted this young man on his show when the guy, on his channel when the guy brought it in. And the young man is DH Cars. DH Cars. I'm going to put a link in the description to his channel. Used to, I would show you clips of his channel, but I think YouTube got pretty strict on that. So rather than take a chance on getting the video pulled down because I showed one of his clips, I'll just put a link in the description, and I'll just tell y'all about him. But DH Cars, we talk about nobody wanting to work anymore. Nobody can find workers, and no matter what the pay rate is, you can't find workers. And when you watch this guy on DH Cars, you'll have well, for one, it just touches your soul to see him do what he does. I'm not going to give it away. I want you to go watch his channel. But I'm lazy in comparison. I'm not a hard worker, but in comparison to him, I'm really lazy. And I get out and go every time I get a chance to get a load. I get out and work and hustle, and I provide for my family. But when you see DH Cars, I'm assuming his name is DH. I've not watched enough of his channel, I guess, to get to know his name. But he don't have a whole lot of videos out. Well, I've seen like 3, I think, but he's got several videos. I think he may have been doing videos for a while. I've just not been watching it for a while. But anyway, he gets out there and goes and gets it. And I'm trying to hold it together because when you watch his channel, you're going to be amazed. He is probably one of these people that wouldn't have to work. He could probably, the government would probably maybe give him enough money to survive. I don't know if you could live good off of it, but you could survive maybe off of it. But it just touched my heart, touched my soul to see this young man. He is a hauler. He has a flat deck, tow behind, and he hauls cars, mainly in equipment stuff, whatever he can put on his trailer. But I've seen him haul a dually ram for CP, and the video I just watched, he hauled a truck body and some look like tow truck parts. But anyway, I just wanted to give DH a big shout out today. Any of you guys interested, even if you're not into hauling, I think he builds some cars and stuff. Like I said, I've not got to watch all of his videos, but the few I have really touched my soul, and I wanted to share them with you guys. But even if you're not a hauler, I think you'll get a lot out of his enthusiasm, his drive, and when you see his videos, you'll know what I mean. But go check him out. Links in the description. Tell him that Daydream sent you by. Love you guys. Remember what I always say. If you want to have a safe trip, you got to start out doing safe things. And there is the sweetheart coming home from work.